well today. In today's video, if my phone doesn't let me down because the screen's going, my phone is like knackered, not this one, torn down here, and the screen likes to play up whenever it gets a chance. So as long as it stops misbehaving, then we'll get into some predictions for the weekend's games. We have obviously Premier League, there's some Serie A, I think, there's the La Liga, there's no Scottish Premiership, I'm not too sure why, maybe they've got the cup on or something or other. There's the French League, there's only a couple of games in the Spanish League because they've had the Spanish Cup, which I didn't know until last night has been took over to like Riyadh in Saudi Arabia or wherever it is. I think it's Saudi Arabia. I think they've obviously given the Spanish League a lot of money. I mean the equivalent would be, I think their Copa del Rey. I think that's like our League Cup. Or it's like our FA Cup. Well then again I heard I'm sure all the big countries have got rid of their second cups for the big teams. I heard that the other day, so I don't know if like Italy and Spain, Germany have like a lower competition. Like with the League Cup, I'm not sure if they still do. I'd have to have a good look at that. So if they don't, then this is their main cup and it's gone to Riyadh, which I just find really weird. But on a different note, we had last night Real Madrid beat Barcelona 3-2 in extra time, I think it was, over in Riyadh to set up a potential final with either Athletic Bilbao or Atletico Madrid. All depends who comes through that game tonight. So the final is on Sunday, again over in Riyadh. Therefore there's not many games in La Liga this weekend. Anyway, let's get into the predictions. We're going to start with Friday, so tomorrow. And we have Brighton against Crystal Palace. Brighton Palace. I mean the problem we have is it's Thursday. I have a fantasy football video to put out with recommendations for your team. So when you see this video, okay, it's already going to be Friday unfortunately, and the Brighton Palace game will already be underway as long as it's not called off. But bloody hell, I'm going to give my predictions for the game either way, because I have no choice in the respect that this video will be going out pre-Palace. Brighton will be going out afterwards or during. So Brighton are in okay form. Didn't they beat Everton last time out? Let me have a look. In the last league game they did, didn't they? Because it's the FA Cup last weekend. But in the last league game, Brighton beat Everton 3-2 away. Now I didn't fancy Brighton to get 3 goals there, but then again, this is Everton we're on about. Should we really be that surprised when Everton can see 3 goals at home? Probably not. Palace, I watched them I seen some of their game against Millwall when they came from behind to win the game 2-1 I think it was, and I seen them against the game they lost, was it to West Ham? Did they lose 3-2 to West Ham? I think it was. And I was watching that match. I'm sure it was their last league game. I'm actually wrong about that, aren't I? I think so anyway. Let's have a look if we can. Bear with me. I did watch the West Ham game, but I don't think that was their last league match. No, it was. My bad, it was. Yeah, and I have to say how impressed I was with the young lad, Michael Olise. I knew of him from places. If they're on the TV or much of it, I'll see. But I'd never go out my way to watch a Palace game unless it's against a team I like. United, Tottenham, Wolves. But I was watching this match against West Ham. They brought Michael Elise and Eberechi Eze, and they turned it on the head. West Ham were 3-0 up, and Elise got, I think he got 2 assists in that game. Then against Millwall the other day, he got himself a goal and an assist, I think, then as well. I'm sure it's correct. The lad is class, and he's been out for a long time of injury. He's finally getting back fit and getting a chance. I think Palace are bloody lucky to have a manager like Vieira, who's seen that the team's old and needs refreshing. He's bringing these young kids. Michael Elise, Eze was already there when he joined. But yeah, he's going bloody well. And fair play to Vieira and to Palace, because they're doing what needs to be done, freshen up the squad. They got Mateta getting a couple of goals. He's on loan from Mainz. Benteke hasn't looked too bad this season. Zaha, still can't stand him. The young lad, what's his name? The young left back. What a player. Let me try and find out what his name is. I'm sure he's their left back. Young kid. Let me try and find out for you. I'm trying to see his name. Tyreek Mitchell. What a player. I mean, this lad was tackling for fun against West Ham. I was so impressed. And then they got Hudson Edouard. If they could get some more goals out of, that'd be good. Conor Gallagher on loan, who's doing brilliant. So I'm a big fan of what Palace are doing. But away at Brighton, not easy. Brighton don't score a lot apart from the Everton game. And I don't know if that'll change here. I can see a 1-1 draw. I know there's a big rivalry between the two teams over the years, but I think it's just like because of the location or something or other. But yeah, I can see a 1-1 draw in that game. Saturday lunchtime, Man City, Chelsea. So I tried to watch the Chelsea-Tottenham game last night, as Tottenham have been my second team since I was a young kid. I just found it very, very frustrating. Chelsea already had the 2-0 lead from the first leg. Tottenham had 2 penalties overturned, rightly so, okay, and a goal disallowed. It was so unlucky. I didn't understand the Kane being offside when there was a defender ahead of him. I'm not sure what that rule is. I guess that's just a general offside rule, but I was a bit confused when watching it, I've got to be honest. And I turned it off about 15 minutes into the second half, maybe 20 minutes in, and I watched some of the Juve Inter game instead in the Italian Super Cup. But yeah, it was just very frustrating. But Chelsea look great. What can you say? They're a very good team. Bit worrying that they made Tottenham look so bad. And yet Man City are massive favourites to beat Chelsea convincingly. I guess because City have had a bit more rest than Chelsea. City haven't played since the FA Cup when they took on whoever they took on the weekend. They're a lower league team, didn't they? On the Friday, was it? Let's have a little look if we can. FA Cup. Yeah, they had Swindon Town away last week. I got City to win this. I reckon they'll beat Chelsea 2-0. Will be a convincing win because Chelsea are a good team, but they'll win 2-0. Burnley, Leicester. This is Burnley without Chris Wood. Absolutely. I know it was in his contract. I know they couldn't turn the deal down. But I honestly think they are literally saying, Newcastle signing Burnley's best player. Absolute crazy. I don't know what Burnley's chances are here. How many wins have they got? They have 1 win all season, 8 draws, 8 losses. Leicester go into this with 7 wins, 4 draws and 7 losses. I can see an upset here. Leicester's defence is not that good. In all honesty, it's not very good at all this season. I can see a Burnley win. As shocking as that sounds, I know I just said they're admitting relegation. But I can see Burnley getting a 1-0 win here. Don't put any money on that though. Watford, Newcastle win, regardless of Chris Wood coming in. I don't see how Watford go to Newcastle and get anything. Ismail Sarr has gone away to the AFCON. I think Dennis is injured. I thought he'd gone away as well, apparently he's just injured. They brought in a couple of new defenders who I've never heard of, who are going to need time to settle. Newcastle will have the fans behind them. They'll have Trippier in the team, they'll have St Maximin, Noel Wilson, Chris Wood will probably start if the deal's done in time. They'll have John Joe Shelby in the middle, etc, etc. I reckon Newcastle with the fans behind them will pick up a victory. 2-0 Newcastle I'm going for, because Watford are that bad. Norwich Everton. Norwich only played last night. Everton haven't played since the weekend. Everton won on the weekend away at, where was it now? Championship team in the FA Cup. Let's have a look. And Saturday, FA Cup. They beat Hull City 3-2. Everton, not very good, are they, in general? But they have brought in Nathan Patterson. I think don't feel a step straight for Coleman or Pete Easton. They have brought in Mikalenko, I think his name is. They have sold Lucadinha, though. So yeah, there's a lot to. There's some good stuff there for Everton. There's also some bad stuff. They are being linked with what's his name? That El Ghazi, Anwar El Ghazi and Villa. Strange. There's also linked with the midfielder at Newcastle, one of the 2 brothers. Matty, what's his name? I forget, but you know the one I want about. There's 2 brothers there at Newcastle. Is that really what Everton are striving for right now? I can see Everton winning this. Norwich absolutely dire. Everton 2-0. Wolves, Southampton. No, Southampton beat Brentford on the weekend. They beat them on midweek, 4-1 at St Mary's. But Wolves are a different matter altogether. They beat United last time out in the league, 1-0 away. They are that good defensively that it's shocking. If you told me their defensive record, but didn't tell me the team they was, just told me the record, and as a guess where they are in the league, I'd say top 4. They're that good. They just need a goal scorer or 2. Jimenez does get, but not regularly enough. So I've got a low scoring game here, maybe 2 goals in the game. I'm going Wolves to win. 1-0 to Wolves, I reckon this game will be. Villa, Man United. I don't even want to watch this. This is at 5:30 on Sky Sports on Saturday evening. United, I'm dreading it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not looking forward to this game at all. United at home the other day against Villa were shocking in the League Cup. It was so bad. breaking news right now. Newcastle just signed Chris Wood for 25 million quid at 9 AM on Thursday morning. So he'll be in the team for the Watford game. But yeah, Villa United, I can see Villa beating us. They beat us at Old Trafford. We was lucky to beat them at the other day in the League Cup. Or the FA Cup, sorry, my bad. It's because the League Cup was on last night, tonight I'm getting confused. Yeah, they're not going to have Coutinho in there. They could possibly have Luke Coutinho in there at left back. There's going to be a different animal, and there's already a big enough animal the other day. I like what Gerrard's doing, I honestly do. A bit jealous myself. I joked, I think, a while back when Ollie was getting the sack, go get Gerrard, piss off Liverpool. But I mean, it would have been good for us. I think it actually would have been pretty brilliant for us, to be fair. If we could have got over the whole Liverpool Man United barrier, it would have been brilliant. He is what you want from a former player becomes a manager. That's what Liverpool are going to get, a great manager, in my opinion, or potential great manager. Whereas United get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Look, other United players have gone on to be managers. Mark Hughes, really. Gary Neville, Paul Scholes. It never works out for former United players. But other teams get decent managers. Lampard isn't that bad. Chelsea produced him. Gerrard from Liverpool, etc, etc. So I reckon, look, Villa win this 2-1. On Sunday we have Liverpool Brentford. Brentford got battered the other day by Southampton 4-1. I can see Liverpool doing something similar. They are playing tonight, so they'll have a Friday, Saturday, two days in between, and no Salah or Mane. And obviously we don't know, they might pick up some injuries tonight potentially. Sorry. I don't think Thiago's back either yet. But saying all that, I'm going with Liverpool to win 2-0. Maybe you can get like Van Dijk popping up with a goal. I wouldn't be surprised. West Ham Leeds. West Ham Leeds on the weekend. West Ham win. Sorry, Leeds. West Ham won last night against Norwich at home. They'll beat Leeds at home. 3-0. I know Leeds got a win last time out in the league, beating Burnley at home. But I don't see any way Leeds get anything out of this game against West Ham away. And then 4:30 on Sunday, we have Tottenham against Arsenal. Another game that, if I'm being honest, I don't fancy. Tottenham are my second team. I should have confidence in them, but I don't have that much confidence in them because even under Conte, they don't look like the team I thought they would do after a few months. I thought he'd have them settled and playing his way. They've lost Son, he's out for God knows how long. There's talk of them signing Adama Traore, and one or two others. The signing of Brian Hill hasn't worked. I've not seen anything of him that makes me think he's a good signing. Dele Alli, no good. Tanga and Dembele don't want to be there. The defence, Tanganga, Rodon, Sanchez, none of them are good enough. Doherty hasn't been good enough for Tottenham, he's great for Wolves, average for Tottenham. Emerson Royale, not really proved himself yet, in my opinion. So, yeah, there's a lot of extra baggage at Tottenham that needs to go. Arsenal play tonight, that's the only thing going in Tottenham's favour. They've had one extra day's rest, which might help them out, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm going for, saying all that, I'm going for a Tottenham win. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. I think Kane against Arsenal. I'm going for a Tottenham win. Unfortunately, I haven't got time to go through other predictions or the Premier League, but we'll start spreading it out a bit. As of next week, we'll do some more predictions and we'll go around Europe a little bit more. Hope you liked. Let me know your thoughts and predictions below. Who's your team playing this weekend? Will they win? Do you think they'll lose? That's it, guys.